Merab Dvalishvili was involved in a car accident and posted a video of the incident online.
I'm good, thank you. Wow. I'm good, thank you. Here front. That's right here. Here front, you see. Here, right here. Oh, it's crazy. Shit.
Okay, sit down, man.
Yeah.
You? Okay. Sit right there. Sit by your car. Who's in this car?
Should be inside.
Who's in there still?
I am in New York for 1 day and couple hours, and I got in a huge accident. I was in Uber and our car got hit by some other cars. Look at the damage. I was sitting here. I got hit, thank God. I'm okay. Oh, now my back's are inside.
John McCarthy, a well-known UFC official, has revealed a hilarious story from Diaz's signature performance at UFC 51.
I had a fight with Nick Diaz and Drew Fickett, and one of the rules of the unified rules is abusive language. You know, you can't use abusive language against. Well, you know Nick.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so and I had some great ones with like Frank Shamrock against Nick, but and I would go in. If I went into the locker room with him, I'd say, look. You know what? You're going to say shit and he's going to say shit. And as long as I'm the only one that hears that shit, I don't give a damn. Do you understand me? But if it starts to get outside of other people hearing it, then it's going to become a problem. You're going to make it my problem. I'm going to have to deal with it. So don't do it. Just make sure that he can hear it. If I hear it, no problem. Other people are hearing it, it's a problem. And that was based upon Nick Diaz fought Drew Fickett, and I'm doing it right. And he's calling Drew, come on, you fucking bitch. Hey, bitch. Come on, bitch. Hey, bitch. And I'm telling him, hey, Nick, keep it down. Nick, keep it down, right? He's a bitch. Come on, John, he's a bitch. It's like, God damn, dude. I'm trying to help you.
Aljamain Sterling is confident he'd avenge his loss to Sean O'Malley if they ran him back. Sterling lost his bantamweight title to O'Malley by second round knockout at UFC 292. It was a near-perfect performance from O'Malley, who was able to stuff Sterling's takedown attempts and make him pay on one of his entries. Sterling's fight against O'Malley came just over 3 months after a 5-round battle with Henry Cejudo, and the Funkmaster insists the quick turnaround negatively impacted him.
Sometimes it's your night, sometimes it's not. And unfortunately, for me, it just didn't go my way. But I do know if I had a rematch, and as long as he waited from August to fighting Cheeto in March, you give me that time to recover and prepare and to cut my weight the proper way in a rematch. I mean, I would bet my life savings on that. But people are going to say, I'm still salty. I'm like, yo, skills are skills, facts are facts. If I sit there and chop the legs down the way I did in the first round, yeah, we could sit here and do this all day long. But I think overall, O'Malley is getting better. But I think I'm very good at what I do. He's very good at what he does. And I'm very good at not letting people do what they want to do. But now he gets to fight Merab, and I'm happy for my friend to get a chance to become a world champion.
Former UFC star Darren Till is weeks away from a long-awaited return to combat sports after a long hiatus from competition. Till parted ways with the UFC after a loss to current UFC middleweight title holder Dricus du Plessis in 2022. He hasn't fought since, but has been linked to several fights, including a bare-knuckle FC showdown against Mike Perry. In a recent appearance on the MMA Hour, Till was asked about the terms of his upcoming combat sports comeback.
To fight Perry, I don't really want to fight him in bare knuckle because I feel like bare knuckle's the type of organisation you go to when, I don't want to disrespect anything, but when you're coming to the end sort of, it's like you don't care about your face getting busted up and shit like that. Like, I feel still young and fresh, so I want to, save the bare knuckle. It's not like, I just tell the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm not going to stand here and say I'm scared to fight bare knuckle against Perry, because I'm definitely not. It's just I don't think bare knuckle is the right move for me right now. So I think boxing and then hopefully back to the UFC at some point is the right moves for me. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying he's a big Dumbo, isn't he? He's built for stuff like that. He's just a big Dumbo, but I don't know who's he been fighting. Like Eddie Alvarez, Thiago Alves. You've got the.
In Machado, Garry says a fight with Colby Covington is officially off the table. Garry revealed that the UFC said Covington is still healing from his broken foot and won't be ready to compete until September. Covington already pivoted to other opponents, but at this point, Garry just wants to fight at UFC 303 on June 29th, which is headlined by fellow Irishman Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. Garry said he's accepted every name the UFC has put forward, including Michael Page.
I sent you an email. You read that email. You seen that email. I was offered Colby Covington. The UFC offered me Colby Covington. Colby is running in my mind. He wants none of this. He doesn't like fighting people younger than him. Doesn't like fighting people faster than him. I'm far, far superior than him in every single which way. And the truth is, when he goes to bed at night, he knows the truth. He knows he's running. And he has to live with that.
Is this one personal for you?
How could it not be? How could it not be? With all the shit he's talked, with all the stuff he said, but he gets the opportunity to fight me on the biggest card of all time, potentially. And he's running. It shows his true colours. He talks, but he doesn't walk. I have always said yes to anyone put in front of me. Anyone the UFC has offered me, I've said yes to. Colby runs. Colby is his DNA. He can't help himself.
What about a fight with Michael Venom Page?
I've said yes.
Okay.
I've said yes to that name. Him and his coaches are deciding because he feels a bit heavy. He's a bit heavy to make weight in 7 weeks' time. But I've said yes.
Okay. What other names have been offered to you then? I'm assuming they're all ranked. I'm assuming that they're all top 15.
Here's the thing. There's been so many at this point. You kind of lose count. I feel like I've gone through about 8 or 9 names, and it's like, no, don't want that fight. Not interested. The UFC are saying they're not interested in it. They've offered me Colby. I've said yes to MVP. I've said yes to Sean Brady. I've said yes to. I don't even know his name. The Uzbekistani guy, if he had won. I've said yes to Joaquin Buckley. I said yes to every single person that has come my way.